Good afternoon, everyone. Go ahead and get started with this afternoon's program. Welcome to Charger Gym at the University of New Haven. On this special occasion, as we honor the legacy of longtime administrator Debbie Chin. We would like to begin today's program by welcoming an emeritus member of the Board of Governors and Charger Athletics Hall of Famer, Robert Alvine, who will deliver remarks on behalf of the President. A recipient of the President's Award at the 32nd Annual Scholarship Ball, Bob has a long-standing relationship with the university and is a generous benefactor to athletics. He understands and appreciates the educational value that intercollegiate athletics brings to the campus community and the valuable role that athletics plays in the lives of the many young men and women that go through the program. Bob?
Well, my pleasure to be here and an honor to be here doing what I'm doing. First of all, I'm now President Kaplan giving his speech. And I don't look like him, but I'm trying my best to deliver it that way. And a couple of remarks of my own when we're done. But I'm so delighted to be here with everybody who means so much in this university. So President Kaplan proceeds with, it's a pleasure to see so many of our alumni and friends here to honor and celebrate Debbie and her indelible contributions to the University of New Haven. At the University of New Haven, we believe that athletic competition builds character, teaches our student athletes the importance of perseverance and teamwork, and instills in them the value of a solid work ethic. There is no better representation of that spirit than that of Debbie Chin. In her many roles at the university, Debbie was visionary leader, giving more than 4 decades of her life to the Charger family and to the college athletics. Here, she began as a coordinator of women's athletics, creating the Women's Intercollegiate Athletic Program, serving as the first coach of our basketball, our softball, our tennis, and volleyball teams. That's a lot. She did all of this before being named athletic director in 1993. And later Associated Vice President and Director of Athletics and Recreation. Her accomplishments are many, and the list can go on forever in a way of how many wins she's had, postseason appearances, record that is incredible. But if we kept going through them all, we'd be here for some time. Her contributions not limited to the win column. She is a past chair of the prestigious NCAA Division II Management Council, the Division top policy-making body, and she served on a Division II membership committee, which helps establish standards for both aspiring and active Division II schools. Closer to home, Debbie served as one of the original co-chairs of our IDEA Council, which stands for Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Access. The Council serves as an advisory group to me, President Kaplan that is, and other senior administration, providing strategic counsel and recommendations based on our observations, reports, and monitoring concerns regarding diversity at the university. Most importantly, throughout her long tenure, she put our university at the forefront of providing opportunities for female student athletes fighting for equity in college sports. Arriving here in 1975, just 3 years after the passage of Title IX, Debbie made every effort to recruit talented female student athletes, promising and delivering a quality athletic experience. Her commitment to the student experience is truly what sets her legacy on a firm foundation. The number of lives she has impacted goes on way beyond the many gathered here today and those who have been succeeding out there who are alumni. Because of Debbie, we have countless student-athlete success stories. We are so fortunate she chose to make a difference here. Debbie, you will forever be part of the University of New Haven, and this court dedication solidifies that fact. Thank you for all you have done for the University of New Haven and the generations of students, and thank also each of you for being here to celebrate Debbie in her many years and wonderful contributions to this community. Now I'd like to add a few comments of my own. My first thoughts relate to the many years of involvement and experiences at UNH and on the Board of Governors in many roles and as chair particularly for many years through challenging times. Debbie served admirably on special committees such as with the Board Commission on the Future of the University. And where I was chair, she served on several subcommittees and one major committee having to do with student life and athletics. She never failed in bringing forth key facts and helping organize a key modified approach for the future. Debbie was always forthright, yes, direct at times, yet for the good reasons of important considerations for the future of the university and certainly for the best outcomes of our students. She was strong for athletic achievements, sports integrity, and sports athletic successes. Debbie had a remarkable moral compass in all ways to do things right, which is particularly important in today's world as we know what's happened in athletics and the colleges. She has caused UNH to stand tall always in all aspects of intercollegiate sports. And I would add that she has also developed close relationships with many, many, many here and all out through the alumni. And I'm particularly grateful for a most meaningful and long-time friendship. With that, now I have a pleasure of announcing a very special announcement. It probably comes as no surprise that Debbie touched many lives in her more than 40 years of this university. With gratitude, we now want to announce that we have created an endowed scholarship in Debbie's name. I am very pleased to have you know that we're kicking it off with the Debbie Chin Endowed Scholarship at the University of New Haven with almost $32,000 to begin. This scholarship, which bears her name, will help students for generations to come pursue their dreams at this university. We'll welcome many new gifts. At your pleasure, please look at the university website and check the online page for giving, and more so contact development. I will say that I know Jackie Corral, who wishes she could be here today, is now honoring her high holidays, and I spent good time creating the beginning of this, and already it's where it started, so she'll be delighted to receive your phone call to get many more donations. With that, I thank you and appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Bob. What a wonderful announcement on sustaining the future here at New Haven. We now welcome a very special guest, a 17-year veteran of the NCAA National Office and the current Vice President for Division II, Terri Steeb Groneau. Terri heads day-to-day operations at the Division II level, serving more than 325 Division II schools and conferences. She works with various groups and committees within the Division II governance structure, including many that Debbie was a part of during her career. Terri?
Well, thank you so much, and it's an honor to be here, and it's great to see so many people that have come out to honor our good friend and colleague, Debbie Chin. You certainly heard about the wonderful impact she made here at the University of New Haven, but not only did she make an impact here at the local level, she certainly made an impact across all of Division II. During her time, she served on more than 10 NCAA national committees, including the Management Council Membership Committee that you heard about, which she chaired. She also served on the volleyball committee and was a trailblazer, as has been commented, and serving on the Division II baseball committee. Not only has she done so much in the world of committee service, she also was responsible for helping to orchestrate a mentor program which pairs sitting Division II athletic directors with current assistant and associate ADs that aspire to be a Division II AD. It's those types of programs that will have a lasting impact on Division II and all of our future leaders. I personally have a wonderful relationship with Debbie. She's a wonderful mentor to me, a great colleague, and a wonderful friend. I'm so honored to be here today for this great honor and the dedication of this court. And certainly, Debbie, I know our continued friendship will be something that I will always continue to cherish. So congratulations to you on behalf of the NCAA and all of Division II. We wish you the best, and thank you.
Thank you, Terri, and thank you for being here today. Our final speaker, presenting remarks for all past, present, and future student athletes, is a former member of the women's basketball, softball, and tennis teams, an Athletics Hall of Famer, Terri Stahl Sells. A member of the Chargers women's basketball national championship team, Terri scored 12 points in the 1987 title game, helping New Haven cap off a 29-2 season with the national title. Her name can also be found throughout the softball record books, while she was also named the 1987 Female Athlete of the Year. Terri Stahl Sells.
Thank you, Dan. So it's a pleasure to be here representing all of you student athletes, and it's fantastic to see so many student athletes here today because I was here in 1983 to 87, and certainly I was one of the valuable lessons that I got from Debbie is because back in the day when I was here, most of the coaches, I don't think many of them were even full-time. So the athletic directors became our coaches as well. And so many times if we had problems or issues, we would certainly turn to Debbie and her leadership. And I thank you for that mentorship when we were as student athletes. And even today, you know, over the years that I've come and gone out of the doors here, come back for games, things like that, I can always pick up the phone and call Debbie. Now it'll be on your cell phone, it won't be here. But we could always rely on Debbie to be a resource, whether it was something that she could directly help us with, or if she connected us with somebody inside the university. We're forever grateful for that, Debbie. Thank you. And your leadership, you know, being named athletic director in 1993, it was a wonderful opportunity for the university to expand on what was already started with you and Bill Lee. And I'm proud to say I'm one of the 3,500 student athletes that have come through these doors under Debbie's tenureship. And so right now, we would like to present some things for her. So not only will this court forever bear your name, this plaque will be placed at the court entrance. The plaque reads, "The University of New Haven dedicates this court in honor of Deborah Chin, longtime Director of Athletics and founder of the Women's Athletics Programs. Her visionary leadership and tireless dedication for more than 40 years helped build the Chargers into a nationally recognized program. Additionally, we would like to present you with a gift honoring today's dedication. The gift, being presented by current student athletes, is women's volleyball player and student athlete advisory committee president Brianna Romina. It is a framed replica of Charger Gym Court bearing your signature.
Ready? Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Debbie Chin.
Is the trainer in the house? Andrea, is the AED working? We have to call Ron Quagliani, make sure our AED is working. I don't know really what to say. No words can really express my heartfelt thanks to all of you. This is like the this side and the this side. The this side of all of our current student athletes. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work over here. Over here, oh, we still have some youngies over here too. But we got a lot of oldie goldies over here like me and Bill Lee. Where are you, Bill? Raise your hand. Are you with the oldie goldies, Bill? Where? Okay, there, okay. What can I say? While I've prepared some words, I am really lost for words because I don't think my words could ever truly express all what you have meant to me. All of you, our student athletes, our coaches, staff, university people, so many here. Our current student athletes. I'm still Charger. I'm out there cheering every game, believe me. I was watching, I had 3 games going. I had football on my iMac, I had volleyball going on my iPad, and I had field hockey because it was their first game of the year. Okay, I had them, okay, on my MacBook Pro. So beyond that, unless I buy more computers to make sure I can see all of you while you're competing as you're achieving great and wonderful success. But I say this, let me get to my prepared words before I start crying up here, and all of you who I've beaten over the head over the years, you say, she cries, okay? But I say, Bob, Terri, and Terri, thank you very much for your kind and thoughtful words. As I say, this is a very humbling experience being here today and sharing this day with so many of you. As I look around the Charger Gymnasium, I see so many dear friends, colleagues, former and current student athletes, former and current coaches, student athletes who have won the blue and gold and established a long history of success. This court really belongs to all of you, all of our coaches and our student athletes who have toiled and sweat as you went on to achieve many successes and great accomplishments. While the court is the competition site venue for 2 sports, volleyball and men's and women's basketball, it really belongs to all of our teams. All sports have used the court, whether it was with Foggy and his staff running our student athletes to death during the non-championship season, or football having to use it for walkthroughs when we had a grass field, and when it rained, we couldn't go on the field, so we had to use the gym. For baseball and softball, warming up your arms, throwing and catching and hitting in the batting cage, we no longer use the batting cage, okay. To our track teams, stretching and warming up before a local run, getting ready to go out on the streets, and then create chaos in the neighborhood running up and down Orange Terrace. George, it's okay. They're doing okay, George. Or to our women's lacrosse team. In the beginning years, those young players did not know how to throw and catch, and they were in the gym here learning how to throw and catch. That was well before we had turf fields for all of our sports. Over my 42 years, so many student athletes can call this court their home. This court belongs to all of you. Over the 42 years, the court holds many memories of success and fun for me. We enjoyed many years of volleyball and men's and women's basketball success, from regular season to conference play, to NCAA championships, regional championships, to the ultimate achievement of the 1987 women's basketball team capturing our only NCAA national championship to date. To all of the members of the national championship team and to the coach who was with us today, we hail thee. Please just stand up, 87 team, and be recognized. Stand up. You have set the standard for all other sports to strive for the ultimate goal and bring home some more national championships to our Charger campus. But no one gets to sustain a 42 career without the help and assistance of others. I'd first like to thank Phil Kaplan and Joe Macknick for hiring me in 1975 to start our women's programs at New Haven. They both had the foresight and commitment to understand the value of diversifying our university, and at that time align our values with federal law and the passage of Title IX. We have many of us today, or here today, who are members of those first-year teams. To Larry Denardis and to Bill Leet, again, where the heck are you, Bill? Okay, to Larry's there, and Bill Leet, okay, for believing in me and appointing me to the position of Director of Athletics. To Steve Kaplan and our Board of Governors, who believed in the value of quality athletics program, and for bestowing upon me this humbling honor of having the Charger Court hold my name. I'm thankful to have known all of our student athletes. While my name is on this court, I will be a spirit at all of your competition venues, cheering our teams on to success. We have demanded excellence in all facets of athletics experience, from competition to academics to community engagement, and you have responded. I am blessed to have been surrounded over the years with so many ambitious, caring, and accomplished young people who have represented our programs and our university so well for so many years. To all of you, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your Charger experience. To all of our coaches, administrators, and support staff, thank you. Because of your commitment to the department's mission, we achieved success and hopefully had some fun along the way. To my many professional friends and colleagues, thank you for sharing this special day with me. I'm deeply grateful and humbled. This was a labor of love, and I have enjoyed my journey. Again, a sincere thank you for bestowing me this honor, but it is all about you, our Charger student athletes and coaches. So let's give a round of applause for our Charger athletes and our coaches. Thank you. Yes, they said, who do you want to invite up? Well, could you all come out of the stands? Let's have those former student athletes please come out and join me as we cut this ribbon for the unveiling of the floor. Come on, hurry up out on the stand. I know you're old like me, but I know you can move quickly. Come on down.
All right, we'll direct your attention to the court. Can we get a drum roll, please? 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at the celebration. We'll have some light refreshments in the lobby as we do our final preparations for today's volleyball match between your Chargers and the Moyne Dolphins, which will happen in about 25 minutes.
Well, thank you very much for tuning in to the court dedication of former and longtime and beloved member of the University of New Haven Athletics Department, Deborah Chin. What we're going to do right now is we're going to take a little bit of a timeout here as all the hugs, handshakes going about. Teams will retake to the court in a couple of minutes' time, and probably looking at about a 1:50 start time here for our event between New Haven and Moyne volleyball. We'll come back in a few minutes. We'll set that one up for you, but you've been watching a presentation of the court dedication of Deborah Chin right here on the Charger Sports Network.